That 2000 visit of Modi, the thinking behind that was in some ways a thread that really Prime Minister Abe developed further. To give the first context, at least for India-Japan relations, for me it would be Prime Minister Modi's visit in 2000, a visit which some of us remember it as rectifying the difficult phase after the nuclear test. But if we step back and look at it 2 decades later, I think it was really a strategic reach out to India and reflected a different kind of Japanese thinking about the world and the confidence really to go beyond the alliance construct. And I begin with Modi because, that it was in that context that I first met Prime Minister Abe and our relationship then developed over a number of years. We had some common friends who enabled that. And I feel in many ways that that 2000 visit of Modi, the thinking behind that was in some ways a thread that really Prime Minister Abe developed further. And the core of that thinking was really that from this Japanese perspective, here was a Japan prepared to step out more actively into the world and saw another country which it certainly had cultural, civilizational, I would say even historical connects. But more important, a country with which there was no baggage, where there was, whether you take the extreme right in India or the extreme left in India, Japan was one of the few foreign policy issues on which there's always been consensus. So, history worked in favor. I think the politics of the society worked in favor. Indian industry, Indian intelligentsia, Indian academia worked in favor. So everything was waiting for something to happen. And for long that was the story of India-Japan. Now, the true importance of Shinzo Abe was that after decades of waiting for this potential, this promise to be realized, here now comes somebody who's actually able to take the plunge, who's willing to take the personal leadership or the risks or the advocacy to make what has always been, one day this will happen, into it actually happening. And that, to my mind, is something we need to be enormously grateful.